Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're going to look into this story. This is from May 25th, 2023. Federal investigators probe how 30 tons of explosive ammonium nitrate vanished into thin air on a 2-week rail shipment from Wyoming to California. Wow, I wonder how that happened. I'm sure it just took a wrong turn. I'm sure, right? Yeah. So I thought, let's look into it. I'm curious. I haven't seen any updated stories. I'm recording this June 8th, 2023. And so I have no idea if they found it. I doubt it. And I'd like to check in with it, but I have to let you know this is all legend for entertainment purposes only. It's my opinion. It's not fact. This is a card reading. So let's get into it. Gosh, well, no one said they found it. Let's ask about how did it go missing? Let's, I guess, start there. How did this go missing? How did 30 tons, I believe they said it was 60,000 pounds. That's math conversions I'm not going to do, but we'll go with that. 30 tons went missing from Wyoming to California. How'd that happen? My hair. All right, this is interesting. Well, this is not a surprise. This was not like, surprise, we're coming to take your really explosive shit. That's not that. This is so weird. So this is like there was a plan to move to get this stuff taken from whoever it was taken from to begin with. There's a plan to do it. So this is not random. This is some type of operation. Somebody was already, sorry, that's super shaky. Somebody was already willing or ready to go get this shit. So this is not new. There's secrets here behind it. There's some new ideas and new growth, new creative projects that this would be on purpose. It's almost as if someone on the inside gave a heads up. I got some stuff moving. You want to be here to pick it up? Sure do. Gosh, it reminds me very much like one of those mobster movies. It's a I can't remember which one. I really like it, but where they know that the truck's going to show up, so they happen to show up where the truck is so that they can steal the truck that has the product in it that they want. It's a similar idea. Why was this shipment taken? Why? Someone wants to hold on to it here. There's that same bitch. Now, that's interesting. The overriding concern here is the Queen of Wands, that someone would do their own creative stuff from it, and so somebody wants to keep it in their own safekeeping. Oh, there's a partnership here. The emotional undercurrent is a partnership. Working in tandem. Whoever gives the heads up, this is your shipments here, whoever this bitch is, she was told to give them a call when the shipment was here. Okay. There was a fear that this was going to kablooey, do some big old not good things. Here's where I'm going to say. I'm going to say that this was taken by good people to prevent something bad, terrible happening with this, because this was prevented. This is like almost a nuclear weapon size destruction. I I don't know what the equivalency is of it, but I'm telling you that this would be big, big. Someone has taken it for safekeeping, and it's kind of like whoever was expecting the delivery for nefarious purposes was kind of shocked. It would be like, you remember there was some other story where like some bank thought they bought a bunch of gold and instead they went and found they had a bunch of rocks or something. Similar idea. This was the fear was this was getting into the wrong hands to be doing some big no good stuff. And so it's by doing a switcheroo on it. So I don't know if this delivery, if these other people think that this delivery they got, say I was expecting gold and I got rocks. I don't think it's that. It's almost like I'm expecting ammonium nitrate and I got something that looks like it, but it actually doesn't have the firepower that I thought it would. That's how this is coming through. And this has created some type of like drama. This is like, my opinion, this is good guys seizing this big old load, but this has created drama for the bad guys because the bad guys are now thinking like we've got a leak in our trusted line of communication, or we have a leak within our peoples or something. They're not happy about how they got foiled on this job. Okay. So they were going to do some major no bueno stuff, and it's been taken and kept in a safe place or away from whoever. But let's also ask, because, there's this idea that this could be, is it somehow, maybe I'm wrong. So let's check this way. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this somehow made it up to Canada and it's a part of the wildfires, and that's how this thing has, and Canada's wildfires obscuring the air on the East Coast. Maybe that's how this has all happened, and it's toxic air from the ammonium nitrate. Let's just see if that 30-ton ammonium nitrate delivery, if that's a part of the Canadian wildfires. It was considered. No, my opinion, no, it's not. It was considered, though. There was an idea. This was like it was considered to be a part of some type of plan for whatever the Canadian wildfire plan is. So it was a part of, like, say, I'm going to do this and this and this. It was a part of some multi-pronged plan for a future bad deed. It is not, I'm not getting that it is a part of the Canadian wildfires. This seems to be, in terms of, there's some celebration about, it sounds weird, but it's some celebration of like you'd rather have the Canadian wildfires than have the destruction that was going to come from the 30 tons of missing kaboom stuff. This is about we're making a secure, safe. This was a safer thing that allowing them to do with the wildfires than the kaboom material. The people who are responsible for all of this and more, they're going to be facing judgment that comes and rains down on their head, a steaming pile of dew of grossness, in the justice that they deserve. That's what's coming for them in the future. But I do not see that that this missing. It's not missing. Somebody's secured it already, so it's not missing in a part of the Canadian wild fires. Fire. So that's not an issue. Oh, here I have a note. This 30 tons it's missing would have been equivalent to 30 Oklahoma City bombs. Think about that. And then think about who is behind Oklahoma City. Oh my goodness. What was the plan? It was something horrible. What type of plan? I wonder if we can find out. What type of plan was this going to be used for? Was this like neighborhoods? Was this going to be government buildings? Infrastructure? I don't know if we'll get it, or I'll get it from what I get in the cards, but we'll see. What was the plan for all this? You know what? I'm going to pull one more row because we have a sneaky snacker. And if you haven't joined me in the Moon Moth Manor yet, please do come over to AlyciaWicker.com. More videos for you there. All right. Underlying Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say that this was going to be related to infrastructure. Infrastructure in multiple ways. Like this is about like, I don't want to say just like highway systems. This is about highway systems. Like it becomes a boom, 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 but not in terms of multiple explosions. It becomes like, oh, it hits this road. And oh, somehow this impacts this power station. And oh, sometimes this will impact that because if that goes offline, this goes offline, that goes offline, that goes offline. It was a big thing where it from one spot, this explosion would have triggered multiple different infrastructure things. So it's not just highways, not just power, not just water, not just like anything like that, communication. This was going to do a whole bunch of things that was going to be catastrophic in terms of the okay, so like I'm in California, if we have an earthquake, right? And let's say it's like I don't know what that last big one was. I can't remember the year. Anyhow, let's say the San Francisco one. We felt it, but very little. Anyhow, the freeways collapse and stuff. So then that means there's like people can't get home. Ambulances can't get to people. There's like probably water lines broken, stuff like that, right? Like the whole city, like buildings collapse. There's all sorts of problems when an earthquake happens in a town. this would have been exponentially bigger. So wherever this blew up was not going to affect just this one area in a state. This was going to be a multi-state motherfuckery of shit when this was going to kapoo. This was going to go after multiple zones, multiple states, areas. Like a lot of people essentially would be on islands, but not like I'm not saying islands, physical islands, but I mean isolated islands. Like this one only has communication, like, you know, landlines or something, and there's no satellite, there's no internet. And then this one has no roads to it, so you'd have to off-road or something. There's no, like, everybody was going to be broken up. It was just some type of horrible thing, horrible calamity thing. So, well, it sounds delightful and not good. Not good, whatever was planned for that. So I don't know if we'll ever find out what the truth of that shit was, but my opinion, that was intercepted. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like, give me a comment down below. I hope to see you in the Moon Moth Manor if you're not already there watching with me now, and I'll see you next time. Adios.